Aloha Kool-Aid Jammers and Team Elmo. Welcome to Furlough Friday, video number 3 for quarter 3. This weekend's objective is to make sure you've read all of Chapter 3 for Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry. Make sure you've gone over and answered those study questions to make sure you understood what was going on. We'll go over this on Monday. 2, some more HSA prep. So read the article, answer the multiple choice, and practice the constructed response. 3, we are going to also be doing another vocabulary quiz this Thursday. The words are in your packet. The video password is diversity. All right, quick review of literary terms. We talked a lot about theme, tone, style. Today, let's review style. What's the definition? Take a second, think about it, try to fill it in, pause. I'll give you the definition in just a second if you forgot. Okay, you all back with me? Just to check, style is the way an author writes. Okay, does the author use long sentences? What kind of grammar? What kind of capitalization? What type of words? What is the subject? What's the point of view? Just all the things that describes the way an author writes. The article you're going to read has to do with a certain style of dress, namely wearing baggy pants. Style can be a lot of things, how you dress, style of music. We're talking about style of writing. So as you read this article about a certain style of fashion, keep in mind the style of writing. This brings us to our next term, genre. Genre is from a French word, and it means a category or type of literature. Examples of genre would be like fantasy, science fiction, adventure, historical fiction, and in the nonfiction realm, autobiography, biography, and informational. So genre basically just refers to a specific type or kind of literature, right? And usually those are written in the same style, they have similar stories, and we can group them together. Genres can also have subgenres, meaning within a certain category, you have a more specific category underneath. For example, let's say there's the overall fantasy genre. That's really big. It can include things from the Chronicles of Narnia to Twilight, right? But then within Twilight, you kind of have the vampire romance subgenre, where you get all these new books that are coming out recently. The two major categories of literature that we usually break them down into are fiction and nonfiction. Fiction meaning not real, imaginary, and nonfiction being real or based on facts. Don't be confused by realistic fiction or historical fiction though, because sometimes the author will make up characters but put them in a real life setting or base it on something that actually happened, but a lot of the events are made up. But that is still fiction. Nonfiction are usually something like the science articles you bring in, a textbook, anything that's informational like that. Also autobiographies and biographies that are telling about the life of someone and the actual historical events, that would be nonfiction as well. The three purposes an author writes for are to inform, to entertain, and to persuade. Usually fiction writers write to entertain, nonfiction writers write to inform, and in your persuasive essays you guys write to persuade. That's pretty much it for this video. So have a good weekend, and I'll leave you with these wise words from Raul Rodriguez and Mr. Hightower.
To me, when you have a dream and you want to be focused on it, don't let it go, because in time, you know when that dream can become something that you always wanted to be, so it's just like never give up on your dreams. Always keep pushing forward, never give up. Always pick up your head, never get mad. A lot of people these days get mad, and they just want to quit because of anger, and they don't have self-control in themselves. You just got to stay calm, patience, and get you through.
Go strong, or don't go at all.
P.S. for those of you who have stayed to watch this long, your extra credit on next Thursday's vocabulary quiz will be if you can spell Tui's full first name correctly on the spelling part of the quiz, you'll get an extra credit point. So don't forget, packet due Monday. And for your vocabulary, make sure you use context clues and write a complete sentence predicting what the word means. Your quiz will be on Thursday. For science, no homework per se over the weekend, but your study guide is due on Tuesday. So make sure you work on that over the weekend also. That way you can come with questions on Monday.